What's up GTI? I'm James.
I'm Jessica.
We're here on this lovely sunny fall day to bring you a couple more videos this week, starting with a new segment of Student Fables.
Let's listen.
We are Section 11 and we are going to tell you the fable of the big family in the small house.
Once there was a man with a big family. He lived in a very small house on a farm.
He wasn't very happy. We can't live this way, he said to his wife.
He went to town to talk to his aunt. She was a wise woman and she always knew what to do.
Please help me, he said. We have 6 children now, 8 people in just a few rooms. We can never be happy in such a little house. What can I do?
His aunt listened. She closed her eyes for a minute. Then she asked, "How many animals do you have on your farm?"
We have a lot of animals, said the man. We have a horse, a cow, 2 pigs, and 10 chickens.
Good, said his aunt. Take all those animals in your house with you.
In the house, said the man. But he went home and did what his aunt told him. The next week, he went back to his aunt again. This is terrible, he said.
The animals eat dog food, they fill all the room, they sleep in your bed, they are dirty and noisy, we can't live this way.
His aunt listened and closed her eyes again. Then she said, "Now go home and take the animals out of your house."
The man went home and took the animal out of the house.
The next week, he went back to see his aunt. This time, he was happy.
Thank you for your help, he said. Now we like our house. You are very wise woman.
Thank you for listening.
This fable means that be happy with what you have. Hey James.
Yes?
Have you spoken to Andrew today?
No, you know what? And I haven't talked to him either.
Huh?
He must be intervening somewhere.
Hello and welcome back to Andrew Intervenes. In this episode, we're going to discuss the words talk and speak. Now, I think these can be a little confusing sometimes, so let's go over them together. First, we'll start with talk. Talk is usually an informal or casual word. It means to say words or to have a conversation. Talk focuses not only on the person making the words, but also at least one listener, sometimes many listeners. When you use the word talk, it suggests the conversation is two-way. This means that the speaker and at least one other listener are participating in the conversation, or are both making words. For example, if I said, "I talked to James during lunch," this would mean that both James and I took turns making words or saying something during the conversation. Here's another example. They like to talk about sports. This shows that both people, or all people in this group, participate in the conversation. Everyone has something to say. Now let's go over speak. This word is very similar to talk, but what it shows or implies is a little bit different. Speak focuses more on the person who is talking or making words. Speak usually shows more of a one-sided conversation, where one person is doing most of the talking. Kind of like I'm doing right now. For example, our teacher spoke to us about the test. In this situation, speak would show that the teacher was doing most of the talking, and the students were mostly only listening. Now, of course, the students might have asked questions, but the teacher would have done most of the talking. Another important point about speak is that it is a more formal word than talk. Let's compare these two words. If someone came up to you and said, "I need to speak with you," it could show three different things. One, the speaker doesn't know you very well. Two, the situation or setting is formal. Or three, what the person has to say is very serious or important. Now let's compare this to talk. If someone says to you, "I need to talk to you," this could show two different things. One, either the person is your friend, or two, the person doesn't know you very well, but this is an informal situation, like maybe at a party. Say you're taking a test in one of your classes. It's possible you might hear one of these two things from your teacher. "Please don't talk during the test," or "Please don't speak during the test." It all depends on how close your teacher feels to you, or how formal or informal they feel the situation is. One last point about speak is that we use it when we're talking about foreign languages. For example, you can say, "I speak Japanese," "I speak English," or "I don't speak French." However, you would not say, "I can say Japanese," "I can talk English," or "I cannot tell French," because this is not how these words are used. That's it for this episode. I hope you found it useful. Next time, I will talk about tell and say. Thanks for watching!
And now a word from Alexis.
Hi everyone, my name is Alexis and I'm going to be teaching a series of workshops this November and December, and they will be every week on Wednesday starting at 1:10 in LC5. This week's workshop is learning about pre-writing strategies. To reserve a spot, go to tiugti.com. I hope to see you there and ask your teachers if you can get extra credit.
James, you know what?
What?
Working on a day like this just drives me nuts.
That's a great phrase. It's actually this week's phrase of the week. The phrase of the week this week is drive someone nuts. We use this phrase to describe something that we find irritating or annoying. Let's take a look at some examples. These tax forms are driving me nuts. When you don't submit your homework, it drives the teacher nuts. You can also use the phrases drive someone batty, drive someone bonkers, or drive someone insane. Let's take a look at some more examples. It really drives me insane when people click pens over and over again. So, the next time you describe something that really annoys you, try using the phrase, "It drives me nuts." See you next time on Phrase of the Week. That's it, that's all we've got time for this week. Hope you enjoyed those videos. Don't forget, we've only got one more week left to get your Kodiak badge in the English Plaza.
We're almost at the end of the semester. Keep working hard. We're almost there.
That's a wrap. See ya.
Bye.